All right, our friends at Arlingtonians for a Clean Environment, or ACE, invite you to a climate change conservation advocacy workshop on Saturday, February 27th from 1 to 5 p.m. This one is at Merrifield Garden Center's Fair Oaks location. They're located at 12101 Lee Highway in Fairfax in the upstairs meeting room. Panels will discuss cutting greenhouse gas emissions in businesses and homes and review a Yale GMU poll on Americans' views on climate change, and then there'll be a discussion on how advocates can work with the media on conservation issues. It's free and open to the public. For more information, 703-506-4310, or go to tinyurl again, tinyurl.com/YG7VGVM for more information. Daniel.
And yes, correct, we have more interesting library events to tell you about. On Monday, March the 1st at 4:30 p.m., they're holding a Writers Cafe for middle schoolers at the Central Library. And a little later at 7 p.m. at the Shirlington branch, it's a Meet the Artist event. Director and playwright Joe Calarco. Did I say that right, Fred?
Pretty close. Yes.
Calarco.
Something like that.
Yes. Calarco will discuss Shakespeare's life and times and the 15th annual signature in the school's production. Tuesday, March the 2nd, brings the high school teen advisory board to the Central Library at 5 p.m. On Thursday, March the 4th at 7 p.m., there's another author event. Local history buffs, take note. This one's about the birth of Virginia's Aristocracy by James Thompson. There's always something happening at local libraries. Head over to the arlingtonva.us/lib and look under upcoming events.
I will have trouble with that one myself. All right. Here we go. Here's a reminder from RIP Arlington, that's Remove Invasive Plants Arlington, that they're still holding their first Tuesdays at Zachary Taylor Park events. Please bring work gloves, clippers, and branch trimmers to help remove invasive English ivy, porcelain berry, and multiflora rose plants from the Zachary Taylor Park Nature Trail. The next one will take place on Tuesday, March 2nd from 10 a.m. to 12 noon at the park, which is located at 2533 North Utah Street. For more information and details, you can call 703-228-7636. And for directions, see tinyurl again, tinyurl.com/YG7VGVM.
Fred, you got that one
almost getting the tiny URL thing down there. I almost have it memorized by next week. Here you go.
Correct. And while we're talking about removing invasive plants, do you know which plants are non-native and invasive, which take over local areas and starve out the native species of birds, plants, and insects? Check out RIP's ID Advanced Training Series. They have 3 sessions coming up soon. First on Friday, March the 5th from 1 to 3 p.m. at the Long Branch Nature Center. Then on Friday, April the 2nd from 10 a.m. to 12 noon at the Bellhaven Picnic Area. And then on Friday, May the 7th from 1 to 3 p.m. at a location to be announced. Their sessions are free and open to everyone. Dress appropriately and bring pen, paper, and maybe a camera to document what you see. Call 703-228-7636 to check for scheduled updates. Greg.
All right, some information on volunteering now. We have 2 more volunteer opportunities to tell you about. You can help pack items for people in Afghanistan by Give to the World, which is a nonprofit organization right here in Arlington. They send donated blankets, clothing, and footwear to Afghanistan to be given to people in need. This is an activity ideal for small groups. Contact Shannon Stapleton, 703-532-4734 for more information. And the Arlington Historical Society is looking for volunteers to do database management, event and program planning, writing and editing, and curating exhibits. If you're curious about Arlington's rich history, Call the docent coordinator at 978-807-0134. And remember that there's lots to do about volunteering in Arlington, so if you like to volunteer, get out there and volunteer. They have more information at arlington.us. Check that, arlingtonva.us/volunteer, and get out there and volunteer and get involved. Daniel.
And Craig, summer vacation not only gives kids a break from school, but can offer new experiences to grow. Regardless of their interests, Arlington has something for them all happening over the summer, and it's time to be thinking about that. For example, camps for preschoolers are aimed at the youngest kids, and Classic Camps has both structured and unstructured activities, including art, sports, and trips. Overnight camps combine classic camping experiences with a nature adventure, and there are adventure and history camps, creative arts camps, sports camps, and therapeutic recreation camps, all the camps you can think of.
Camps.
The county can provide reasonable accommodation for people with disabilities. Money or language shouldn't be a barrier to participation. So call 703-228-4747, or you can always go to tinyurl.com/YJ2AWLW for more information.
All right, getting the mileage out of the tiny URLs.
Tiny URLs.